Hello everyone, Dynamo here. I got people hitting me up wanting me to react and discuss this GTA 6 trailer. I'm like, okay, fine. But before I begin, I just want to let you all know that I am not a big follower of the GTA franchise. I've only played a few of their games, like GTA Vice City, and especially San Andreas, which I think I finished about 90% of it, but I don't recall much of it, and a little bit of Chinatown Wars. And that was it, that's all I played. Let's get down to this game. I'm going to discuss a few things that I like about this trailer. Number one, the main character, a female protagonist named Lucia. Now, many people were unsure about this because this is the first indie franchise to have a female lead. When they saw her through the leaks, like many people were uncomfortable with the idea of the GTA series may go, and they were of course jumping the gun and all that. As soon as the trailer dropped, like, wow, she looks pretty good. She looks very feminine. But there are some angles like people will judge it like, oh, she looks a little butch and everything. But until the next scene when she popped out in the bikini and with some makeup on, looking a bit more feminine, and now everybody like changing their opinions left and right, like, oh my god, she's pretty hot. And I'll tell you one thing, some people are actually voting this game with their dick, and I am not hating on that. And besides, I don't mind that. This could be like a good change in the franchise. And you know, this is Rockstar game, they're not afraid of nudity and sexual content. As soon as this game drops, you can tell everybody's gonna go crazy, raging boner on her, and especially 3D artists going to make fan art of this chick. I mean, if I was one of the developers on GTA, I was like, man, that shit was easy. Just put her in a bikini and bam, sales going up. Number two, the landscape. Obviously, it's Florida State. And to my foreign friends out there, for those who are unfamiliar, in America, the country, the state Florida, that place is so wild and crazy that many of us believe that it should be its own country to begin with. Because the laws over there are so ass backwards, the people there are so effing crazy. And here's a little fun little fact. If you go to Google, type in Florida man, and then type in a birthday, an article will pop up about Florida. No, it is not exaggeration. That's just how wild Florida is. And number three, the inclusion of women of color, and they're explicitly hot. It took pretty long to get there, especially for an American or Western game. And I know some of you are thinking, ain't they kind of like, you know, ghetto, ratchet, and all that stuff? Dude, this is GTA. I don't know what to tell you. The franchise is known for parodying real life. I repeat, they parody real life. That's just how it is. I mean, it's a step forward somewhat, but I gotta say it's a start in my opinion because we don't get much around here in Western video games, so I'm kind of glad they're having it. And I know this one scene where everybody want me to talk about, yes, this chick on top of the car twerking her booty off. I replayed this scene several times and I enjoyed it very much. And also this nightclub scene where you see another chick right here. But when I do get the game, I'll probably gonna spend like half the time going to strip clubs, you know, passing out digital money on these girls, flapping their pixel booty. So yeah, I think GTA will be big. It's gonna, you know, lead to a lot of expectations. And I want to talk about one more thing is that, I don't know, must be like a small vocal minority talking about this. Like some people say, oh, this is woke. This is like this and that. I'm like, dude, Grand Theft Auto has always been about parody and satire. Art imitates life. And they do it in a very comical fashion. Now, excuse me, while I watch this clip so many times, I need to beat something off. Thank you and good night.